Yo, just another brick in the wall here. Getting off work. It's so interesting because for some reason in my life, the people it's hardest to be myself around are like the people that I know and love. And what's such a backwards thing, bro? Like, most people are like nervous to go to like a party and like, oh, I hope these people like me, this or that. And I've always just been quite the opposite. Like, meeting strangers and people I've never met before literally is like my wheelhouse. Maybe it wasn't in the past, but today it is. Just simply because I feel like they're not burdened by all my mistakes I've made and all my negative feelings, and like they don't know who I am. I might as well just be freaking John Jones, you know, like just some rando. And it gives me a feeling where it's like you can be whoever you want. Meeting these people, like it doesn't matter, they have no frame of reference, like you can literally just be whoever you want. And something about that is like, you know, takes away all the anxiety and stuff from people, but from interacting with people. But you know, obviously that's like a very superficial like way to think about things and approach things. Like, why would you want to just be some fake weird person like whenever you're meeting strangers? And yeah, in a way that's kind of what I do, you know, like I see my coworkers and I'm like, hey man, like how you doing? It's all very surface level. I don't go very much deeper, and it stresses me out because when I know people and people know me, like they have a frame of reference. And I don't think, obviously, I'm not trying to say either, I don't think people have a problem with me either. Like, the people that love me, like, regardless of my mistakes, like, they still love me, obviously, you know? So it's just so weird that I feel this, uncomfortableness just attempting to be myself, basically. And I guess it's probably due to the fact that, you know, I'm probably scared of, like, losing, like a fear of abandonment type thing. Like, I don't know, maybe it's like, wow, these people actually care about me, so like I can't fuck this up type of thing, you know? Which is like super backwards and wrong. Like, you should just be yourself and they should just love you. And if they don't, it's fine, as long as you're yourself. Like, the most important thing should be just authenticity and being your truest self. And that's something that's just so hard for me. I don't know why. And you know, now that I'm like in a free period in my life where I'm basically not bound by any restrictions whatsoever, I'm finally able to start like feeling like it's okay to be myself, you know? Like, I don't know, it's so weird. It's just like I'm almost like looking for excuses to just be like my most honest, genuine self, which is a great development in my life. Like, I've never really felt this way or want to even be myself. Most of my time has been spent disliking myself, you know? So it's like now finally to like want to actually be yourself is like a pretty awesome feeling, you know? It's like, it makes me actually want to like talk to people and have my ideas heard, and I don't know. It's just such a counterproductive thing to dislike yourself. Like, it literally just brings nothing but negativity to you and the people around you. Like, there's literally, it serves no purpose to hate yourself. because ultimately you have no choice to like be yourself, right? Like you're this person until you die. So like that's what's interesting. I don't know, and I'm so like, people's actions don't define them, you know, like people can make mistakes and it doesn't mean they're a terrible person and this and that. So it's just interesting, man. Yeah, it's just like some people, it comes so naturally, like they're just their authentic self, and everyone's like, wow, that person's so unique. And I don't know, it was interesting. It's just like, to think someone is more important or special or unique, like to think that any one person is more than or less than you, is just crazy. Like we're all here on this crazy ride, and there's just no person that is more amazing than any other person. That's all, basically. So it's just like, there's no reason for any one person to hate themselves. Like, there are some evil people out there, but I don't even think evil people should necessarily like hate themselves. There's a lot of freaking evil people out there, so I don't know, that's a whole different conversation. But yeah, it's just a freeing feeling. For the first time, I've like wanted to be myself and not felt like I had to be anyone else, or not wanted to be anyone else, or... And it's just interesting. And even when it comes to like parents, like I'm sure a lot of people feel this way. It's like, well, you don't want to like upset your parents because like, oh, you smoke weed or something. Like, I don't know, a lot of people, like, for example, like their parents hate weed or something and you smoke weed, so maybe it makes you feel like you can't talk about that with them or whatnot. And you know, maybe some people's parents are so out of touch that they won't let you have a conversation about that. But I don't know, I was so scared, like, dude, I can't even like hang out with this person or that person because they don't agree with that or this. And it's like, then fine, then don't hang out with them. Or like, do hang out with them and just don't be scared at the fact that people are different and have disagreements, and like having conversations about people's points of view and what they like and dislike, and just having conversations in general should never be a scary thing. Like, you shouldn't ever be scared to talk about something with anyone. Like, if this is what you believe, then talk about it. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's just crazy hard being a person sometimes, you know. But above all else, like, the truth is the most important thing. So like, as long as you're being true to yourself and just being your authentic self, because I guarantee no matter what any one person has done or what I've done or anything, doesn't make you any less of a beautiful person. Like, each person has so much more power than they could ever imagine. I mean, Genghis Khan ruled people that so many people, and they killed what, like 10% of the Earth's population at the time. Like, one person had so much power. And you think, oh my god, Genghis Khan, like he's some special person that doesn't exist. Like, no, he was just a dude. Like, he's just a dude. That was himself. And I'm not saying maybe that's like, obviously killing people isn't good. I'm just saying, like, he was himself. And look how much power he was able to amass. It's not like God came down to earth and led these great armies. It's like, no, that was just a person. That was just a dude. Like, just as I'm a dude. So it's just crazy to think, like, I don't know, even have self-hatred. Like, it's just a crazy thing. It's like, just embrace this beautiful life and realize that you know, you might not be the next president of the United States, but everything you do quite literally changes the world. So you might as well just operate in a position of, I'm gonna just freaking spread positivity and be myself. So that's the goal, man. 2024, just authenticity, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Be authentic all 2024. See how it goes, y'all. Peace.